Serena Williams is retiring after the U.S. Open. This woman was a trailblazer for the sport. In the history of sports, I think the greatest female athlete, I'm not talking about just accomplishments on the field of play, I think the greatest accomplishment was Billie Jean King and what she did for the sport of tennis, what she did for women's athletics, and what she did really for Title IX in college athletics and high school athletics. She was the trendsetter. Serena has been a trailblazer in the sport. 73 career wins. Nobody's done that. 23 Grand Slam events, second on the all-time list. All those wins at Wimbledon, all those wins at the U.S. Open, all those wins at the Australian Open and at the French Open. So she is retiring as she turns 41. She's had injuries the last 2 years, so she's not quite the same player. She revolutionized the sport, made it a power game for women rather than a stylistic game of tennis. And she did an awful lot for Title IX, women's athletes. And she also did things for motherhood because she played on the pro tour while she was pregnant with her first child. And she went through a really difficult pregnancy. And she came back to excel after that. The other piece of the equation is that she's going to have a second child. So that's one of the reasons at this point she's made the announcement she's stepping aside. But trailblazer, spectacular career, tremendous person, great impact, I think, on all sports for all girls.
Well, I think the news was that she was going to evolve away from tennis. So I think that means we're going to still see her, but maybe not as frequent, and eventually she'll hang it up.
I don't think she'll play after the U.S. Open, but that does not preclude her from walking into the media. And I think that might happen too. So what I think one of the most spectacular individuals I think I've ever seen on the women's pro sports scene.
Okay. All right. Well, we've got a live audience here with the dog barking and doing the podcasting. So that's what makes it fun. So thanks for joining us. We got more topics on the